In our last episode, Tsar Fróði here was scheming against Duke Wojtek of Czechy. Because in his zeal, Fróði wants to unite all the Slovianskan people together. Unite the Slavs. That is our dynasty goal now. And while he is personally content with his lot in life, I mean, what else could you wish for than being an emperor in this time period? Yeah, he is driven by that religious zeal. And being educated in intrigue, he will use the tools that he has and that he knows to get to his goals, which he believes to be divinely inspired. So, let's see what's happening in this episode of the Rurikid dynasty. Now, for some reason, the names have returned to the vanilla names, and the mod that I have for more like local and historically correct, supposedly, names doesn't seem to be working, or only partially. I don't know. Anyway, it's Bohemia now, not Čechy. And this Great Moravia instead of, what was it, Velký Morav? Something. But we shall not be deterred. The game is otherwise working as intended, I think. So let us continue. We are here doing this scheme to murder this guy, so we can then push the claim on this duchy. Yeah, we have Countess Stanislava's claims. Actually, we can do that now. How did that happen? Because she's a countess. Is that it? Because I thought we can only press a woman's claims if there is not a man on the throne. Anyway, let's see if we can do this this scheme. Okay. Something I was trying to take care of here. There are some internal wars going on, and I try to intervene. A court event available. My last chance. Stanislava. That is the one with the claim? No, she has a claim on Doodleby. Okay. She's decided that her time has come to an end. Give me 1 year and I will press your claim. Maybe. Trusting me, Vladislav has been asking me for a wooden warrior for a long time, and I told him I would get one for him in 3 months if he displayed more focus in his studies. Ever since I made the promise, he has been redoubling the effort of his studies. Yeah, so this is my one son that got a bad hand dealt in the DNA lottery. He got the spindly trait. So yeah, we're not going to set him up with a spouse, and we're going to try and keep him out of the inheritance. Although his health is good because he's also strong, so that's really weird. But yeah, we don't want to propagate this trait into our dynasty. So yeah, I would never deceive you. I would never deceive you. I will give you that. If I promise to give you that, I will. But yeah. Okay. An unforeseen tragedy. Yakta, the spouse of my son and heir Stanislav, has passed away. All those carefully crafted plans have been crushed by Chernobog's fickle impulse, though such complaints might seem petty and insubstantial compared to her family's pain. She had consumption, but Stanislav is married to Grand Princess Aluva, so this was one of his concubines then, I suppose. And as a Tajik, that is most likely, yeah, that we captured her somewhere and so on. Because she has, well, she has a pretty trait, which is nice because my grandson Baldur has got that. And the genius from his father, so. Alright, well, that is a tragedy indeed. I mean, especially my grandson will miss his mother very much. Rest in peace, but consumption, what can you do? We're in the Middle Ages. More internal wars. I do not like that. We don't have the royal prerogative innovation, so we can't raise crown authority. They will have to duke it out amongst themselves. My half-brother Ivar and my other half-brother Ruslan. Okay. Why are you guys doing this? Well, I know why, but yeah. And I would probably be doing the same were I just a duke. Where are you guys anyway? Oh, here. Dobruja claim, so that's Dobruja, right? On the other of the Transylvanian Alps. I see. Yeah, you are stronger by the looks of it. Oh well, so they got this bit and that divides up Montania here. And they will probably go for the other bits as well. What do I have here? Yeah. Nothing really that I want. Alright. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Brandenburg. Brandenburg? Sviatopolk of Noordmark? Uh-huh. So, yeah, this is like my westernmost vassal. Well, more or less. So should we accept this grand feast invitation? I think we shall. I mean, we're getting old, right? Well, kind of, 53-ish. Let's go. It will be my pleasure. See how my new vassals are doing. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and the gracious host, Grand Prince of Sviatopolk, has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. Sophie has decided that her time in Kernogard has come to an end. Yeah, we want to keep you. Give me 1 year, okay? A promise is a promise. Our court grandeur level decreased. Okay. What did I promise last night? I cannot remember what led up to it, but I do remember slapping the back of my vassal Grand Prince Sviatopolk, telling him that I would do anything he asked of me. Now rumors abound of the oath I swore. A promise is a promise, and no matter what. All over my new shirt, we could all tell Grand Prince Sviatopolk had too much to drink, even though he insisted on showing us how sober he was. Simply rising from his seat proved too much for him, and now I am covered in stinking vomit. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Sviatopolk. The end of festivities. With the passing of Grand Prince Sviatopolk of Noordmark, his feast comes to, so he drank himself to death, basically. Or he died of cancer while he was feasting. My goodness. He died of cancer. So he had cancer when he invited me, and while he was feasting, he was just getting drunk because he knew the end was near, and yeah. What a feast. My goodness. What a feast. So now the Jarldom of Nordmark is led by his son, Vladislav. Okay, what's going on here? King Sigurd has won the Schleswig conquest of the county of Ditmarsken. Yeah, that's about here. And we have a scheme. Somebody is plotting to kill my guest Matilda. Okay. And High Chiefess Chichak of Itil was taken prisoner in a peasant revolt. Oh my goodness, yeah. That's not good for you. He's probably gonna have to deal with some revolts as well. Oh, and he even has a brother who's also a count now. My goodness. A newborn. Very tragic. Very tragic. Aslak is giving birth to a daughter, my niece, okay. Tishayka, Aslak daughter is a genius, that is a very good. Ah, I didn't, I waited too long with this court event. You appointed Rudolvard as my court jester. Well, I guess he was one of my knights. And Anton gained opinion of us. That's good, because Anton is our new court physician that I appointed. I guess in between episodes, since my previous court physician just walked out on me. And I don't know why. I don't know why. So yeah, I appointed a new court physician, and I have, I believe, a new court. No, she was the same court tutor, right? I appointed Dalla as High Almoner as well. I think that's it. Okay, Beatrix is still my court musician, although there was an allegation last time that she was sending information to the enemy. Oh, and I don't have a cupbearer anymore. Because I think the girl that I appointed to it was one of my daughters, right? Yes. Yes. I appointed her as my new cupbearer, but then I took care of the Don Valley as well, and I made her husband the Jarl of Don Valley, so of course she went with her husband to live over there. That is right. Jofi, I can keep you in my court as cupbearer. My cousin Stislav. He is trusting. That's not too good, I guess, for a cupbearer. How about Virtjava? Alright. Accosted. My agents have scheduled a journey for Duke Wojtek, which will take them through dark woods. All that is missing is the band of thugs that will tragically slay them in a highway robbery gone wrong. I can already imagine blood seeping into the dark soil. Oh, the woods can be such a dangerous place. Duke Wojtek has left this world, sent off by a bandit's blade. As the travel party stopped to camp for the evening, bandits poured out from among the trees, calling for blood and gold. The soldiers fought back, but thankfully it was not enough. Duke Wojtek was tragically slain in the melee. Bandits are now hunted by all, and no one even suspects my involvement. Two problems assault each other. Alright, that means... oh my goodness. That means now is the time to put the second part of our plan in motion. Our ally attacks the guy we just talked about, Jarl Vicislav, my daughter's husband, is attacking the chattering High Chieftain Biho of the High Chieftain of Kopior, or Hopior maybe, in a holy war. So they're having a holy war over here. But yeah, for some reason, when we took Mordvinia and Khazaria, this bit became independent and not ours. But yeah, I put him in charge here and now he's taking care of that. Very nice. Good luck. And call me if you need help. But we are gonna get this bit here. Now, I want this county for myself because this has a special building, namely silver mines. So I need a claim on that. Now, in the past, my Vidunia was not very good at making claims, fabricating claims, but I have a new one now. That's the other thing that happened. And when she walked away, we got some useless person there, and I got rid of her because our faith means that the ruler can assign who is the court chaplain. So I found another one, this great woman here. And she is the new Vidunia. Maybe she can do a better job at fabricating a claim for me. That's gonna take forever, 6 years, no? Fabricate claim. No, yeah, so it's 23 months, okay. The war will be over before then, I'm sure. But I still can get a claim and then, well, claim this county. Get the county without being a tyrant. That's the word I was looking for. Alright, this is slightly unexpected. I thought we had a child that would inherit, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, they have male preference, Confederate partition. Okay, so we could kill him as well. But we can also wage war against him. Right, we have 2 Stanislavas. We have Counter Stanislava just for that bit. And then this Stanislava for... Ah, that bit. Okay, I see. Not for... We don't have anybody with a claim on the whole thing. I thought we did. I thought we did. Let me see. My father... Ah, Thordes. No, it wasn't Thordes. My father, Harstein, yeah, was towards the end of his life married with this Joffy, and I can't press her claim. She has a claim on the whole duchy. I can't press her claim because she isn't landed like this countess. And why can I press her claim but not hers? That I do not understand. He has a claim on this county. I don't care. I want the whole duchy. So this is a random, well, semi-random woman in my court, right? We invited her to our court. I guess we captured her in one of our wars. And I can press her claim, but I can't press her claim, Shofi's claim. Why? This is a pressed claim. I should be able to go for the duchy title. But it's not listed here, which I think is weird. I just want to press her claim. So I guess we need to get that one out of the way as well. And then we have a 13-year-old. Hopefully he will still be underage by the time this guy gives up the ghost. Alright, how are we doing here? 95%, that's good. Let's go. Let's do this. Relax at a giant shade tree. How are we doing with stress? Oh, we're doing fine. Okay. Eat my fist. While dining in the hall, I look across towards Fróði's table. That's my grandson Fróði. To see a shocking series of events. Grand Princess Dorota spilled her drink all over Fróði's food, and then Fróði started swinging her fist at them. That sentence makes no sense. Yeah. This is from a mod, right? Something like unique traits decisions. I think that's what it's called. But this definitely needs some grammar and spelling check. So she spilled her drink over his food, and then he started swinging his fists at her, I guess. Sometimes the best justice is the most direct, wrathful. Why take revenge when you can take their food as payment? Or they will learn a more subtle revenge is sweeter. So, vengeful or wrathful? Wrathful boosts martial and vengeful boosts intrigue. As an intrigue person myself, that's probably what I would go for. And the alternative is impatient, but that doesn't fit what we would advise. I don't think so. No, so a more subtle revenge. Like, wait and plan your revenge, okay? That's the way to do it. And there is already a war going on here. No, it's a raid? It's a raid. Okay. You're ugly and you have lover's pokes, and so does your wife. And your son. Yeah, you should be careful with that. At least he is still untouched by that ugliness. But, yeah. Alright. Yeah, we don't need this. Titles can be created. Yeah, that's fine. And my acquaintance Jofi died. Darn it. Okay. So there goes our claimant for the whole duchy. Right? She was the claimant for the whole duchy. And it has taken too much time to get to the position where we could press that. She does have a son who has an unpressed claim. And he is the spouse of this woman who is in our court. Would he want to come over and visit his wife? No. Maybe we can convince him with a gift? I mean, he is a claimant, right? Who else is a claimant on this? You can wait a little, Tundava. Who else is claimant on this? The Count of Leuchtenburg. Okay. And then we have a bunch of women. And then we have him. He has an unpressed claim. And then there is her. She's my courtier. She has now an unpressed claim on the duchy. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, I mean, she was my teacher, right? My language tutor. Can we? No, she's not in the list. How do we get her in the list? This is a mechanic I do not understand. I think we need to get him out of the way. Because if he's out of the way, then we have a child, right? The child is next in line. So, in that case, we should be able to press a woman's claim. Alright, let's just keep this going then. A gift enjoyed. To celebrate the rule of Tsar Fróði, the local families have prepared a festival for the court once again. Tundava included. It is a feast during which local merchants and mayors bring up gifts. There are samples of the local produce and even one or two delicacies that are popular at court at the moment, obtained at no cheap cost, I expect. One by one the locals come forward and present samples of textiles, earthenware and even an article of furniture. Tundava has finished her meal and is already looking like she is ready to retire to bed. Fully contented. Well, that is good. Yes, I think I'll also retire. Or bring the dancing thing already, or she's owed a far bigger share. No, we're content with this. This was a great feast. Thank you all so much for doing this for us. It's an honor. And we really enjoyed all your food and all the other items which you brought us, the gifts. Yes. Malusha was taken prisoner. Well, at least she's not ill anymore. I can't ransom her right now. Her husband needs to do that. Okay. So what else is going on in our world? What luck, my agents have discovered a way into the study where Duke Bretislav keeps his drafted letters. All his messages are now mine to read. Ooh, let's make this a regular thing, intercepting communication. Or it was a lucky break. Let's make this a regular thing. That's what I would do. Yes. And I think it might become time to relax a little bit. Quite satisfied. Essin has been asking me for a Scoparel for a long time, and I told her I would get her one in 3 months if she displayed more focus in her studies. She responded she was fine with her current dedication to her studies, reward or no reward. She knows she's doing well, I guess. We all learn to live with our lot in life, yes. She's become a lot like me, I guess. A celebration in Prague. Helena tells me that the local celebration in Prague, the home of Duke Bretislav, is struggling with money. If it is held, it would draw a lot of people, both high and low, to the area. A perfect opportunity for infiltration. 300 gold again. No, yeah, we want to push this. Otherwise we'll have to kill yet another person if his son comes of age. Okay, we said we would take this, the fear tax, last time, and not bother with the other ones. Although this is pretty good. This is pretty good. And maybe we said we would switch to know thyself or scientific. Yes. What should we do? We're quite content. We're not imprisoning a lot of people. Yeah, I think we want to know when our end is near. And we want to work on our cultural fascination as well. Yeah, let's go for this, the extra development growth. Slipping away, Vladislav seems to have been having a difficult time at our latest feast. He sneaked out early and was not seen for the entire rest of the evening. Vladislav, that's my grandson. Oh, he's betrothed to a girl that's like 5 years older, and also my granddaughter, so they're cousins. Okay. Should we tell him to be impatient, to be shy, or to focus on the food? Yeah. We can understand it. He's an 11-year-old. He just wants to go and play. Things should happen fast. But he should learn how to deal with that, right? But shy is sinful. Okay. Gluttonous is not so good either. I guess whatever. Oh, we got 300 gold. That's nice. Relax at the giant shade tree. I think we should do that, even though it costs quite a bit. We should go and visit Zhytomyr. There is a great shade tree in a village in Zhytomyr, so great that even I, Tsar Fróði, decided it was worth my time to visit. The villagers were surprised but flattered that I even considered their village worth visiting. And they welcomed me with a little feast and various petty amusements like dances and their peasant songs. Afterwards, I came to the great shade tree. It was, to put it simply, very big. Truly, one could fit the members of an entire clan under it. I spent a couple hours relaxing under it and had a good time. Good. And my cousin Thora was slain in battle. That's sad. Uninvited, one of my agents has acquired a viper and arranged for a servant to hide it in Duke Bradislav's bed before dark. All they need is my go-ahead and he will be as good as dead the moment the snake strikes. I hope you're not afraid of snakes, Bratislav. Bratislav is dead by the lethal bite of a viper. Who would have thought? The snake struck not long after he retired to his chambers, and although guards were called, no one could do a thing to save him. Thankfully, snakes do not talk, so the attack cannot be traced back to me. My little friend has done its work well. Very good. Very good. Now we have a 14-year-old as ruler of Čechy, Bohemia, whatever you want to call it. That means we should be able now to press Zofie's claims. Yes, we can. Okay, so maybe we should find her a spouse as well. Like marry her into our dynasty. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. So let's do that first. Let's find her someone who is of the Rurikid dynasty. And a male. Yeah, she is heterosexual, so that's all fine. And an adult, obviously. The rest, well, we'll see. We have our cousin Radoslav. Refer. He's wandering. You are Rurik Merson's son. Okay. Not the smartest guy. And then there's Oleg, who has claims in Bukovina. He's a widower, but he's also gay and deceitful. That doesn't really sound promising. So, Refer, I guess it is. We can do... No, let's do it like this, not matrilineally. Because then, whatever happens, their child will be Rurikid, and if he gets the throne, that's the way to do it. And Rodovard died from his wounds. Ah, well, that's not funny. And they are now married, and I want to press that claim. No, I don't want to get him married. Here. I want to get her on his seat. He has no allies? Okay. Let's do this. Here we go. We're coming for the throne of Bohemia. Yeah, I am attacking him. We know. That's great. Let us move our rally point somewhere closer here. Right. He has 2,000 soldiers, 7 champions, 300 light horsemen, and 100 heavy infantry, 300 bowmen. Yeah, okay. I think we shall just raise all men at arms here, right? Raise all men at arms here. Get the Joms Viking volunteers in there as well. And that should be it. Really, what it should be more than what we need. Okay. You guys merge up. And you have Tatiana, the bold Ilven, who looks to be pregnant, who is indeed pregnant, 5 months. Giant. I think I shall replace you. You don't mind. You're very good, but I wouldn't want to like put your pregnancy in danger there. He's good. Alright, let's go. And this one here, I guess. Yeah, we have the supply limit. And they're immediately going across the border, outliving my rival. When my jailer brought the joyous news, I could scarcely believe it. My rival Bergthor has finally perished in my dungeon. To think I will live in a world free from that doxy, and to think that I was the one who brought it about. I'm so happy I could dance on her shallow grave. Yes, nice. Teachings of a saint. This is my new Vedunia, mate. Sudislav and I attended a small ceremony for today for a local saint, and I'll admit the Vedunia, Siamka, certainly took their time going through the great chronicles. Despite that, he remained fully attentive to the morals and teachings and remembered to say his lines along with everyone else. He is a child of Rod. Indeed, very good. Don't even need to look at the other options. So they have the siege weapons. And they do not have siege weapons. Oh, they do. Okay, yeah, we have two groups of them. Wait. Stone of glass. As I struggle to make out the tiny letters on the scroll before me, I feel a headache building once again. Why do scribes insist on writing such small symbols? I squint and try again. Nothing short of a miracle. With the aid of a stone of glass, even old men struggling with bad eyesight could read with ease. Ziyamka, I require your assistance. Or I need one of these stones. That's what I need. Sell everything which is impossible to read. I need one of these stones. Look at that, a beautiful Rurikid sigil there on the shield. Greetings, my modest liege. I have arrived in Königard to pay homage to you, glorious Tsar, as a show of my loyalty. I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty as a token of my goodwill and servitude. Show him in at once. And we can assign a guardian for my grandson Fróði. I have another grandson Fróði. Okay. I guess being Tsar makes your name popular. Okay. Let's do the homage thing first. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Prince Alexei, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken and scribes record his pledges to serve the Tsardom of the Rus. At last I bid the Jarls arise, confirming my satisfaction and Alexei's rights to the lands he rules in my stead. I accept your generous gifts, and you have a funny hat. And Happy New Year to you. Niece imprisoned. Ah, I see. Yeah, as revised, the one we put on the throne of Bohemia, and that was her sister, I guess. Cousin and niece, okay. Who also had a claim on that, and she finally seems to be winning that war. Okay, guardian can be assigned. Let's do that. You want a martial education. You're good at martial and stewardship. Alright. Actually, we should just send you straight to our Marshal Prince Bard, who is my brother. Awful Lord Fróði. Because he's your father, and he's good at this, so might as well, right? Or I could teach him myself, but yeah, it will be fine. He's impatient though, that's a bit of a bummer. Yeah. Greetings, my modest liege. We are happy to accept your proposed education arrangement, a noble upbringing for a noble spirit. Excellent. You now control Rurikid. Yes, I do. And that means we want to move this army. Let's just go here. You're still having trouble, right? Yeah, go aside, please. No, they have 20 days left, and then, okay. Rurikid has been harboring a secret affection for Arnfast for some time. Arnfast, yeah, he is kinda good looking. However, when she finally confessed her feelings, he responded harshly. Rurikid still pursues him ever as doggedly, however. If one fails at first, all one can do is try again. Yeah. The joy of giving. Vladislav was lucky enough to find a coin in the courtyard today. After a bit of polishing, it turned out to be gold. Since nobody knew where it came from, I allowed Vladislav to keep it and observed how he would spend it. A little later, Vladislav visited the local temple and donated a coin to the devotees there, so that they might feed the poor. How good of you. What a good boy. Yeah. What Vladislav gives now, he may be repaid in return. That coin represents power for others. Remind him of that. Or save each coin and one day you can afford even power itself. Yeah, being generous out of love for the people, that's not a bad thing. I guess this is a local. He's a vassal in my realm. Yeah, that's a local count. Who we aren't helping. Tundava has been asking me for a toy boat. I would never deceive you. Or I should teach her a more flexible way of thinking. Trust me, my grandson Fróði has been asking me for a Scopero for a long time, and I told him I would get one for him in 3 months if he displayed more focus in his studies. Ever since I made the promise, he has been redoubling the effort of his studies. That's, yeah, it's a good grandson. Definitely. Now he is Stanislav's son, so he is, well, not, but he's in line, right? In the line of succession, although most likely Ivar will get it, but you never know, something might happen. So we want to make the right choice here. He is humble, vengeful, and content. Content, I guess. I would never deceive him, but I don't want everybody in my realm to, or in my dynasty, to be trusting. That is maybe a bit too much. Especially since with my experience as a schemer, I know that not everybody can be trusted. So content might be a better choice here. Although that's also not the best for a ruler, but... I now control Boleslav. Yes, that is great. Pause here. A schemer discovered. Okay. You guys go and take them. Yeah, Fróði left the prison. Okay. Which Fróði is that? Vassal. Skven. Locked in his room. Fedor came to me complaining about Kettleman bullying him. It's another one of my grandsons by Stanislav. So he is zealous, just, and lazy or craven. My goodness. Well, lazy is the better choice here, but both of them are quite bad. And I have a new learning perk. I think we'll go here, or shall we do... Let's do this one. This is kind of really helping us. Right? Wait a moment there. Yeah, that's great. We won, of course. And somebody died. I was wanting to look into this. We're doing battlements, now expected to be discovered in about 25 years. And here we are exposed to horseshoes. Okay, who is my spy master? Okay. Did I miss? I must look back and see what happened. I must have missed a notification, right? Or there should be a notification because a council position is quite important. Yeah, we get this, but not what happened to her. Yeah, Ingmar II of Chernihiv is quite good at this. Then is my cousin Queen Azrava. And then we have other cousins also. He would be the best, but he is a known criminal. What did he do? We don't know. Oh, he has killed somebody. I don't like him. Yeah. Oh, he was scheming against me. Yeah, then I really don't like him. If he was scheming against me, he should be in prison. Can I just imprison him? Might succeed, 3%. I know how that goes. Her I like. Yeah. Her I like. What about this one? Your Earlveer of Opolia. I love him. Apart from the fact that he refused to stop this war. Yeah. It's arrogant, forgiving and impatient. What a combination. Yeah, I think we'll go with him. Alright. So yes, we won this battle. Wait a moment here. We only lost 51 men and they lost basically their whole army and their commander. He is a good commander. I want you on my side. You lose opinion of me. Just recruit him. We can ask him to convert later. Defender of the Faith. There was a commotion among the children today. Guda was attempting to preach amongst her fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. What do these children what are they thinking? Going preaching and all that. I don't remember that happening when I was a child. Right? Anyway, Jelizaveta was furious that anyone could target someone attempting to speak on behalf of Darsborg and chased away the other children. You will serve the divine well, child. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Stage fright. To the modest Fróði, I've prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the county of Čáslav. All that is missing is one little bribe. See it done. Yes, I want that county. Good. And then, the nervous young poet stands before me, reciting his latest poetry. Despite his nervousness, he performs splendidly for the most part. And everyone is impressed with the eloquence of his words and the way he expresses emotion. Alas, right in the middle of reciting his poetry, the poor man forgets the lines of his poem. His mouth opens slightly. His eyes pop out as he goes into a panic. He stutters the previous lines in an attempt to remember. Meanwhile, everyone is watching awkwardly. So, what should I do? Sit there and don't do anything, openly laugh at him, or encourage him? I'm content, I am zealous. Right? I wouldn't mock him, probably. I would encourage him, right? I think so. Encourage him. Alright. I think... Well, yeah, as soon as this is done, we probably have it, and if not... we should just take another county, but that is fine. Okay, we took him and 5 others prisoner. Who else is in our prison? You. They won't, or maybe they can't pay for you. You. Okay. No. I guess that's all the one and same. Yeah, we need to keep him. Right. And Prince Stein. What was the problem with Prince Stein? Oh, he didn't have enough money to pay me. Maybe next month. Yeah. Okay. Escaped? He escaped my dungeons? That's not right. Well, anyway, we won, so we shall enforce our demands, and now... Oh, no, he first needs to accept that. And my son learned the Czech language in the meantime. Okay, and now we can do this. And look at that. Bohemia is ours. And you, my dear, I can't revoke your title because you're not my direct vassal. Okay. Yeah, I can fix that afterwards, or I can ask her to grant... No. I need to revoke a vassal. Retract a vassal. This one. This is an act of tyranny, although she will accept it. Okay, I'll fix that afterwards. So, she is now on the throne of Bohemia in Prague. Praha. And hopefully she will bear Rurikid children who will be there after her. And this will be part of our realm. Well, we really achieved something this episode. So thank you for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Well, if you made it this far, I'm assuming you did. And check back again tomorrow for the next episode.